Hi everyone, it's time for my December wrap-up, and in the month of December I read 14 books. Don't get overexcited, don't be very proud of me because like 5 of those 14 are like Junie B. Jones, and then like the others are part of my Cramathon TBR that Whitney was hosting, so they're like short. So it's not like I literally read 14 novels because that would be amazing. Like, if you can do that, kudos to you. We need to be buddies and I need to learn your tips. Anyway, I have the actual books here, but I also have my list because 2 or 3 of the books that I read this month are checked out by my friends right now. And I know if they're not right in front of me written down, I won't remember. So that's, yeah, that piece of paper. So let's just go ahead and get started so I can stop being annoying. Okay. The first book I read this month was Gathering Darkness by Morgan Rhodes, and this is the 3rd book in her high fantasy series called the Fallen Kingdom series. Loved it so much. I have a review up for the first book and then this 3rd book. Shh. Okay, sorry. Background noise. I really loved this. I can't get a synopsis for this one, obviously, because it's the 3rd book, but just go ahead and go pick it up because this is a high fantasy series full of kick-butt characters, awesome romance, awesome magic and coolness, and just seriously, go read it. Gave this 5 out of 5 stars. The next book I read this month was My True Love Gave to Me, and it was written by 12 popular authors, but it was mainly edited by Stephanie Perkins. And I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. I really didn't like it all that much because there were some stories in here that I hated and I literally couldn't finish them. Or I did, but I had to skim. It was so bad. The 2 that come to mind, like, that I hated so much were The Lady and the Fox by Kelly Link. I know this is popular opinion. I've read reviews on Goodreads. I have not seen a rating higher than 2 stars for The Lady and the Fox, and I completely agree. Whenever I was writing my written review on Goodreads of it, I felt so bad putting it at 1 star because, like, what if the author saw it? I feel bad for her that her book really sucked. Sorry, I'm sorry. So I put 1.5 stars just to be a little generous. But then I realized other people were doing that too, giving it completely 1 star, so I'm like, I have to. I hated it so bad, guys. I'm so sorry if you liked it. So I even think I put in parentheses, I was like, is there a 0 stars? Because I could not stand it. And then I also hated Crumpus Stuff by Holly Black. That's my first Holly Black writing, and I honestly am not interested in reading anymore. Holly Black, I was very underwhelmed by many of the stories in this, but I did like a few. Like Matt de la Piñas was really cute, and then Jenny Hans and Rainbow Rowell, of course. Rainbow Rowell is queen. And then Stephanie Perkins, they were all really cute. But I think my favorite, if did Kirsten White do the one, my favorite one was that, I don't even remember. Yeah, Kirsten White's was my favorite, Welcome to Christmas, California. That was my favorite, I think. But I also really liked Matt de la Piñas. So, you know, it was good. I guess it put me in a Christmassy mood, but I don't think I'm going to be rereading it. I was very disappointed because I thought it was going to be amazing. The 3rd book I read this month, my friend is borrowing, but it's Maybe Sunday by Colleen Hoover. I keep saying Sunday. I mean to say someday, you guys know. Loved it, 5 out of 5 stars. I have a review up, and I have a small written review on Goodreads. I love it more than anything. It's about this girl who befriends a deaf musician after her boyfriend has cheated on her with her best friend, and she's just trying to get over that. And she's a new adult. She's just turned like 21 or something. Maybe 22, I don't know. Really good. A good coming of age story, kind of. Super romantic and sweet. Highly recommended it. Now we're getting into my Cramathon TBR, which if you guys don't know, Woody from Woody Novels was hosting it. And it is basically just a series of challenges that are really simple, like children's books and books in verse. It's basically like you're cramming for your end of the year final to see how many books you read on Goodreads, you know. So this was kind of how to help us reach our goals. Thank you, Whitney. You're my savior. The first challenge was to read a children's book. So I read James and the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl. So cute, guys. I think I gave it like 4 out of 5 stars or something. Maybe 5. Just because I love Roald Dahl. I think he's like a creative genius. I know I can always go to him if I'm having like a slump or something. It was really cute. Like, I love Roald Dahl so much. The next challenge for the Cramathon was to read a hardback, and I kind of cheated on this one, but I don't really care because it helped me reach my goal. I read 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray, and I know, it's already been featured in one of my wrap-ups because I read most of it. I still have like 1/3 of it left. So what I did was I barely skimmed like a few of the chapters at the beginning, and I just finished the last 1/3. So yeah, it's cheating because I didn't even read it all the way, but I don't really care. I think I gave it 3.5 or 4 stars. It's not that it was bad, but I wasn't very invested in the plot or the characters. But it was good. I would definitely recommend it to people, but it put me in a slump. That's why I had to put it down in the first place. I literally cannot read a single word because of this book. I don't know what it was. It was good though. And I mean, it wasn't slow or anything. I just don't think I was very invested in the story. So I do still recommend it though. About 3.5 or 4 stars. The next book I read was for Carathon and to read a book in verse, so I read Far From You by Lisa Schroeder, my new favorite Lisa Schroeder book. It was amazing. Not only did it have allusions to Alice in Wonderland, which is my favorite story ever, it was a lot better than I Heart You, You Hunt Me, and I loved that book. So the bar was already set really high. This one it was absolutely amazing. If you haven't read Lisa Schroeder, start with this one, Far From You. So good, so sad, but sweet, and oh my gosh, guys, this book is absolutely amazing. I don't think I can recommend it enough. 5 stars, definitely. The next challenge was to read 2 books in 24 hours, and originally I got Push and Rush by Eve Silver to read, but I don't know why, because they're kind of big, and I started Push and wasn't completely interested. So I was also feeling a little slumpy, and I was like, no, Art, this is not the time to be feeling slumpy because you gotta reach your end of the year goal. So I read to Junie B. Jones. Yeah, I read Junie B. Jones and the Yucky Blucky Fruitcake, and then Junie B. Jones is Almost a Flower Girl. Guys, these are so cute. Junie B. is so sassy and so cute, and oh, I love her. She's hilarious. I had myself cracking up. My mom was like, what's wrong? And I'm like, Dad, Junie B. These are my childhood. Absolutely loved them. Great books. Read them each in 12 minutes, so instead of 24 hours, I read 2 books in 24 minutes. It was kind of funny. The next challenge was to read a novella. So I read the only novella I have that I haven't read, which is Unite Me, which is a bind-up of novellas from the Shatter Me series by Tahira Mafi, Destroy Me and Fracture Me, and a little bit of Juliet Journal. I think I gave this like 3.5 or 4 out of 5 stars. Whitney, please don't kill me, but I really don't like the Shatter Me series all that much. Like, it's good, but I don't really like the characters, and I don't really like the plot either. The writing is really pretty. This would have been a great novella if I had been really invested in the series. So on that note, it'd be 5 stars, but since I don't really like the series all that much, it was like 4, but it was good though. If you like the series, definitely read it. The next book I read, I do not have with me because my friend is borrowing it, but that is Splintered by A.G. Howard, the first book in the Splintered trilogy series. I don't know. It's an Alice in Wonderland retelling. 5 out of 5 stars. I'm reading the sequel right now. It's right here. So good. Highly recommend it a million times, and I'm gonna do a dual review of the first book and then Unhinged as soon as I finish it. Absolutely amazing. It's just an awesome Alice in Wonderland retelling. You gotta do it. Next 3 books I read, I had about a day to finish 3 books to reach my goal. So I read Junie B. Jones. I can always turn to her. I read Junie B. Jones and a Little Monkey Business, Junie B. Jones and the Mushy Gushy Valentine, and Junie B. Jones is a Party Animal. This one was always my favorite when I was a kid. And, you know, really cute, like 5 stars or whatever. I absolutely, it's so precious. I love Junie B. Jones. And then the last book I read in the year of 2014 was Chasing Brooklyn by Lisa Schroeder. This nice, annoying little sticker that won't come off. This is the last book I read in 2014, and I saw it at a used bookstore, and just, yes, I like had an aneurysm. It's also written in verse, and I highly recommend it. I think I gave it 4 stars because it is literally the exact same plot as I Heart You, You Hunt Me, and I think like 2 of the characters in here are literally from that book. So I loved I Heart You, You Hunt Me, so by default I loved this one. But I wish the plot had been a little bit different, but I seriously did enjoy this one. Do recommend it for Lisa Schroeder fans. So that was my December wrap-up. Tell me down below what you guys read this month. Seriously, like, I want to know. Comment. That's what the comment section is for. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.